So I have a little tutorial, mixed media tutorial for you, and the end of a layout. My plan had been to turn this into an entire process video, but unfortunately I turned off my camera to let some of the mixed media dry and forgot to turn it back on. Whoops! So we're gonna go with something kind of a process video, I guess. So what I'm doing here is I have an old library card and I have some of my Acrotones acrylic paint. And this month for Spiegelmom Scraps, we are doing a artsy fartsy theme. Yes, that's it. And I thought for mine, I went onto Pinterest and I started kind of just looking around Pinterest and looking for things that I thought would be cool. And I did find a couple of things, but the first thing I saw was this neat thing called paint scraping art. And I thought, that's pretty awesome. I can do that with my Shimmers products. So that's what I decided to do today. So I'm just putting a little bit of this acrylic paint in 3 different colors. It's Jiving Jade into the navy, and the other one's a blue color. And I'm just putting it onto the ends of this library card and then scraping it down my page. This layout is also based a little bit on, well, it's not based a little bit on, it's definitely based on a sketch from Paper Issues. I decided I wanted to play with that sketch as well. So Acrotones dries super quickly, and I wanted some shimmer. So as soon as the Acrotones paint was pretty dry, I went ahead over it with some pasties. This is the Puttin' on the Glitz pasty, and it's going to give it this lovely glittery look. And as you can see, the Acrotones paint is really bright. And I wanted to dull it down just ever so slightly. And I'm going to do that with another pasties. I'm going to do that with the Salts of the Earth pasties, and it's just going to give it another fun layer. So I'm just scraping the paint and the pasties onto my layout, and since the Acrotones paint is self-priming, we don't need gesso under this, and it also doesn't warp the paper, which I love. You guys, I love my Acrotones because it doesn't warp my paper. It's so cool. So I'm going to go ahead, and I wanted to let this dry before I started to place any more of my layers down. And then this is my photo that I'm going to use because this is going to be a school layout. And so by the magic of turning off my camera for the mixed media to dry and then forgetting to turn the camera back on, my layout is pretty much finished. So what I did was I used products from Pretty Little Studios' Wish You Were Here collection, and I used thickers from American Crafts, the new Creekside collection, and I just went ahead and created my layers, and I used a date stamp, and now I'm going through my Spiegelmom Scraps products, and I'm going to grab some felt clouds, and I'm going to grab some cork hearts. So yeah, you can check out the sketch for Paper Issues on their Facebook page, and I'm going to use the seashell sequins, but I'm not going to use the shell. They have little silver seashells in them, and I'm just going to use the greens and the blue sequins out of the mix because the green and the blue sequins are a perfect match to those Acrotones. And so you can see how the pasties dried, how it just dulled the color a little bit, and you can see, it might be hard to see, but it's that Puttin' on the Glitz pasties gave my layout this lovely glittery sheen to it that I absolutely adore. And so I'm just going to grab my Zots, and I'm going to go ahead and add some of these felt clouds to my layout, and because I love felt clouds. Let's just, be honest. I love them. I put them on absolutely anything I can, right? Okay. So we're going to do felt clouds, and then I think the next thing I do is some cork. I do cork clouds on this layout, and then a couple of stars, I believe. I just put my cork blah felt clouds down with some Scotch Twig dry adhesive, and then my photo is lifted up onto some white fun foam, and so I wanted to add a pop dot to that cloud so that it's at the same level as the photo. So I just went ahead and left all of this in because I felt really, really bad that I had forgot to take my camera to turn my camera back on. And so these are cork clouds, and I'm going to just tuck them in at a few places around my layout. So I'm going to go ahead and add these little cork stars. And I added some of the stars that were in the thickers pack. That thickers pack has some cute little shapes in addition to just an alphabet. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my super cute sequins. And I really enjoy how this layout turned out. I have no clue what I was doing there. Maybe I was blowing on something? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just going to pick out the green and the blue sequins out of this layout, out of the sequin mix, and add them to my layout. And that will complete this layout for today. Be sure to check out the close-ups at the end, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!